What up, everyone? I hope you are all doing well. Surprisingly, I've never done this video on my channel, which is very, very strange. But today I'm going to show you what is in my professional makeup bag. I have a wedding to work on this weekend, so I figured I would just show you some essentials. And I have been doing professional makeup for about 7 years now, so I've definitely learned some tricks and tips and to not carry as much too, but we'll get into that. So first things first, you can make any makeup work, I believe, if you have the right tools. And that is one thing that if you want to be a professional makeup artist, you have to invest in your tools. So what that means is your makeup brushes. It's very, very crucial. I'm going to show you my collection. And this is just for my clients. I don't use this on myself. But this bag I actually got on Amazon. It's a lifesaver. Sometimes I throw my airbrush machine in here too if I run out of space. But these are all of my eye brushes, and then here I have my face brushes. Some brands here, Real Techniques, amazing brand. You can get it at Ulta. It's awesome, and it's not gonna hurt your wallet. Some other ones here I have our Bare Minerals. I have some e.l.f. ones, but honestly the best brushes I've ever used, hands down, are these Sigma brushes. I don't care what anyone says about Morphe or any of that. My Sigma brushes last hella longer than any of my Morphe brushes. So I'm a true fan of Sigma all the way. Their brushes are phenomenal, and they're really not that expensive because I have Sigma brushes from when I started 7 years ago, and they're still banging. I can still use them. I have a little fluff here. Really, what this is kind of funny. So as I'm doing like their makeup, I don't want to touch their skin, so I use the fluff, and then I can relax my hand and do the makeup on the client. So next, to store my makeup, to transport it to the location, I have this Graftobian book bag. This is a lifesaver. It really wasn't that expensive from what I remember. I got my little hand sanitizer hooked on here too, but this is great. It has a lot of compartments. So here I just have like a pen, some clips, my business cards. Over here I have my mirror and a cape. And then we have a pocket right here for things. And then this is pretty cool. You can put a curling iron here if you want. I put like my makeup wipes and such in here, and like my cleaning things. And then you have this pocket here too. It's a comfortable book bag. It's got these nice cushions right here, so your makeup is definitely secured. And then we get into the good, fun part, which is the inside. Now it came with these bags, which is phenomenal. Inside here we got some pockets. I got my lashes in here. I got more lashes in there. I got my mascara wands, some curling, some lash curlers. I got some more lash curlers in here. Lash glue, scissors, tweezers, that jazz. And then in here I can fit a lot of makeup in these bags. I put my palettes in here, anything loose. And then I also put my airbrush bag in here, which looks like this. I have all of my airbrush makeup in here. I have foundation, blush, and eyeshadows in here, and the things to clean the airbrush machine with as well. So this is a bag on its own, and I just throw it in here and it fits, which is great. And then this bag did not come with my Graftobian book bag, but I've had it. This bag actually came with my NYX train case. It's a great makeup train case. Only thing, it's heavy. So if I don't have a lot of clients, if I don't have like a big bridal party to do, I'm not going to bring that train case because it's heavy. The book bag is easier. If I have to walk upstairs, I got to worry about carrying this big ass train case, you know. But I do love this bag that it came with, the NYX one. And here I have all of my face products. I got some tissues, some sponges, my setting sprays, lotion, which is crucial, primers. You want to start off with the skincare, the skin prepping. When you're, when you're a makeup artist, you go to do makeup on brides. It's not just makeup. It's be a little bit of an esthetician first, because if your skin is dry and patchy, how do you think your foundation is going to look on you? It's going to look dry and patchy. So you definitely have to prep the skin. My go-tos is a good toner. I like the Burt's Bees Rose Toner. And if they're really, really, really dry, I'll throw in some CoverFX drops. I really like the Ole Henriksen Banana Bright Eye Cream. This is actually a little bit on the pricey side, but I like to use good quality things that I know work. Not only do I know that the results are going to be Glamour by B status, but you can also charge more. The more experience you have, the better products you use, the more you can charge. So it's a win-win. For skincare, still, let's talk a little bit more about skincare. I have this, what is this? Lancome Bifacial. It's basically a makeup remover, but it's not oily or anything. Fan favorite is Lancome. People love it. These drops are actually really good too if somebody has a reaction that the day of, some things is just unavoidable. This is very calming. It won't irritate if you possibly have a reaction going on. So it's great. And then NYX HoneyDew Me Up. This is actually really, this little thing has saved me on a few occasions where you just have that dry customer, not dry personality, I mean her skin. And then the foundation just looks crusty and it just doesn't look good. You put a little bit of this mixed in with the foundation, bro, it looks phenomenal. And when I say foundation, I really mean concealer, because when I'm doing bridal makeup, I use Airbrush. Obviously, I showed you. But this is really good. And apparently it has like gold flakes to increase skin radiance. And it has collagen for smoother skin. I highly recommend that. What else? My airbrush machine I've also had since the very beginning, and it's the Dinair airbrush machine. I've only had to do maintenance on it one time in the 7 years that I've had it. I think that's excellent. It works, it does the job, and it didn't kill my wallet. And even when they did the maintenance, it still was affordable. Airbrush makeup is always expensive, but Dinair ones, I just like the finish of it. I'm comfortable with the machine. It works for me. So I will continue to be using Dinair. I love it. Like I said, I've been using them for years. Back to skin, when some of these dresses, they got their shoulders out, their back out, whatever. I actually really like this. It's Avon's Skin So Soft, Radiant Glow, Eliminating Dry Oil Mist. You pop some of this on the shoulders, oh my god, it looks so good in person. It's gonna just glow in the HD photos. It's a go-to. Another thing that makes your skin glow from within is the MAC Strobing Cream. I mixed this in with the primer, and it just gives you that inner glow. I love it. J-Lo vibe all over. Back to tools, you definitely want disposable lip wands and disposable mascara wands. I find it so gross when makeup artists do not use these. I've seen a makeup artist before use the same lip brush on multiple women that were in the bridal party. It's just not sanitary. I think when you're in gigs like this, it's very high pressure on you. A lot of people are there, so you kind of working with an audience and you kind of feel a little bit rushed. So I get that sometimes that can fog your, your train of thought, but it just doesn't look good when you use the same mascara wand on someone or the same lip brush on someone without cleaning it. It's just, it doesn't look good. So definitely get those. I get those on Amazon. I get a bulk size for like, I don't know, less than $10. It's very affordable. It's not gonna hurt your wallet or anything. And in my opinion, it's a must-have. Let's talk about some essential eyeliners. I like to have at least one black eyeliner and one cream color eyeliner. Some people don't like black eyeliner. I love black eyeliner, but not everyone's like me. So you gotta have options. I also will have a brown eyeliner, both gel and a pencil, because it just gives like that softer look. Also too, you definitely need a liquid eyeliner. This is the best thing to cover up the lash band. And some essential colors for lips. I always try to bring a good red. I have here the MAC Patrick Star Brick lip pencil. The Elizabeth Arden Plum Rose lip pencil. This is like a matte mauve color, which is obviously popular. Freestyle by Bare Minerals is a nude lip pencil. It's phenomenal. I use it all the time. I think I have it on right now. And the KKW Beauty Nude 3. This is more of a brown lip liner, but you put it on, you put the brown liner on and you blend in a nude lipstick. Like soon to be my favorite combo. It looks awesome. You top it on with a gloss too. Dude, the pictures are going to come out phenomenal. Some go-to lipsticks that are super affordable and easy to get to is the Maybelline Lipsticks. They look like this. And the colors are 660, Touch of Spice, and 650, Nude Embrace. These are go-to. This 660 Spice is basically a mauve, a typical mauve, and then the other one is just a nude. You put this with that Kim Kardashian lip liner I was telling you about, with a gloss on top. You'll be set. But before you do the lips, definitely have some form of chapstick or lip oil. This is a lip oil from Steve Laurent. It smells really nice. It's like a rose lip oil. Or you can have some type of lip primer they have. It's basically chapstick. Alright, speaking of lips, I got the Smashbox Insta Matte. In case I use a lipstick that is more on the sheen, glossier side, and they want a matte look, you pop this on and the lipstick is literally turns matte. It works great. In my opinion, you should be prepared for things like that, so must have. Anastasia got the game with the eyebrow products for professional makeup artists. I like to always carry with me the Dip Brow, and then the pencil too, and then the eyeshadow, the brow palette that has different color brow powders. You gotta be prepared. I had a situation where I was obviously doing a bridal party, and the next girl in my chair, she literally had no hair on her face, no eyebrows, no eyelashes. I had to draw on her face to make it look like she had hairs on her brows. I used Dip Brow and literally just drew little hairs, and it looked great. It looked realistic, and I'm sure her pictures came out fantastic. This is actually really unique kind of product. The Inglot Zero line looks like this. The Dip Brow or any gel liner in the pots, you know, sometimes they get dried up. You put the Duraline in and it's back to being brand new again. And literally all you need is a drop of that and it will refresh the gel somehow. Some miracle, I don't know. But it works really well and I highly recommend it. Talking about the strobe cream, there's also these highlighting sticks too. Just to put it on before you put the powder highlighter on, if you really want that glow from within. You want to, for the makeup to last and for it to be sweat proof, you want to start off with all creams. And when I mean creams, concealer, foundation, cream blushes, cream highlighters, cream contours. And then you finish it off with powders. It will last them all night, literally. So with that being said, some concealers that I like are the LA Girl correctors, I guess. I'm not sure what these are, but the Pro Concealers. I got the green one. I got the yellow and I got the orange one too. And I love, 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 love the Graftobian HD Foundation Palettes. This I love to use for contour. This color right here is probably the best contour shade for majority of my clients. And this is actually a foundation palette. It's a little bit pricey. Graftobian came for business, but with that being said, they're charging you too. This is about $80 to $90. I have the, what is this? The Cool Tone. I have the Cool Tone and I have the Neutral, and then I have, like I said, the Highlight and Contour palette. Pricey, but you use this, you'll never go back. It's so creamy. You can blend it so easily. You have to blend with this. So if you don't really know how to create your own foundation, you may have trouble with this because majority of these colors you have to blend it with another color to get the right foundation color for you. But what I love about these palettes too is not only do they have the foundations, you know, they have the darker skin, the light skin, they also have blush colors here too, which I love. I'm here for, because I use that as my cream blush and it's all in one palette. And like I said in the beginning of the video, you want to be able to reduce as much products as possible because that bag gets oh so mighty heavy and it is a total pain in the ass to carry, even more pain in the ass to pack and to unpack after. This is pretty cool. I do use this. It's the Vera Mona Instant Brush Cleaner. But basically what it is, it's like, I don't know what it's some type of sponge in there that you can probably find at the craft store. And then you just literally wiggle your brush in there and it takes whatever shadow you use. If you want to use that brush again, that same brush again, but like with a different eyeshadow color, wiggle it in there and you're good to go. It takes the color away. Some setting sprays that they just do the damn thing and they ain't going nowhere. Especially for bridal. Bridal is so important because it has to last all day and it has to look good on camera. So good setting sprays that I recommend is Urban Decay All Nighter. It is a fan favorite and it actually does the job. It sets your makeup in. Another one that is more on the professional makeup artist side is the Skindinavia Bridal Setting Spray. This is phenomenal. Phenomenal. For lashes, you can't go wrong with the Ardell Wispies. It's a fan favorite, and it looks good on a lot of people. Some people I don't even have to cut it because it just fits perfectly. You always want to carry makeup wipes with you just in case. That goes hand in hand with the makeup remover cleanser. You want actual, what are these? Antibacterial. Like my little Shrek guy. Antibacterial wipes. Just because you never know, honestly. And I like to have a palette. It's in a little plastic, I'll take it out. Basically, what I use the palette for is for my loose powders, which I didn't take any out. The loose powders that I like are the Nye Luxury powders. I got a few colors here. I got Banana, Sienna, and Cocoa Tan. Just to name a few. I have more. These powders, they just go on so beautifully. They're micronized, so it gives you that smooth airbrush finish look. Setting the makeup is key for the makeup lasting you all night. I don't care if you're dry or oily. You have to set the makeup. If you're dry, use less of it. They're not expensive, but they're not cheap either. So they're kind of like right in the middle. For eyeshadow, I like Anastasia shadows. I have here the Norvina palette. They're just so creamy. They're so smooth. The pigment is amazing. They're easy to blend. It's so effortless with these shadows, in my opinion. But some fan favorites are the Urban Decay palettes, the Naked palettes. Mine's pretty beat up. Let's see. I have another Anastasia palette. This is Carly Bible. It's beautiful shades. Shimmers really go on. It's effortless. You don't need a lot of work. Not many people know about this brand, but mine is so beat up. But the Lorac Pro palette, this like never gets old. As long as I keep making it, I will keep buying it because it just has the perfect nudes in my opinion, and it's pigmented as hell. So I love it, and it's got mattes on the first, on the first row, and then shimmers on the next, and I just love it. And I have the other ones too, but this for bridal, this is like a go-to because of the colors. Now, you're gonna have that chick that tells you, I don't want a lot of makeup. And you try to explain to her, we gotta do a little bit more makeup because it's not gonna really show on camera for your HD photos. And she's like, no, I don't wear a lot of makeup. I just want eyes, and I just want it really neutral, and I don't want lashes, I don't want anything. Okay. So, on a professional note, you want to try to accommodate people as much as you can. They hired you for the job, so you want to do the best that you can. For those women that don't want a lot of makeup or whatever, I like the bhcosmetics Neutral Eyeshadow Palette. I like this because it has plenty to choose from in regards to neutral shades, and they're not that pigmented. So even though these shadows are neutral, they're pigmented as hell. So sometimes I have a little bit of a heavy hand, and I can go a little overboard even though she wanted neutral, right? But I like to use this palette because it's not as pigmented, so if I do go in with a heavy hand, it's not going to be that crazy. And every time I have those customers, and it seems as though It's every bridal party I do. I have at least one that's like, I don't want makeup. Okay. I use this and they have no complaints. It works. It gives them what they want at the end of the day. So then you don't, like I said, you want to keep the packing to a minimum. So I like palettes because there's a variety to choose from. I don't have to bring a bunch of different blushes or highlighters or any of that. For blush, I love the Sigma blush palette. This palette is ridiculously pigmented. You do not need a lot of this. Like literally one little tab with the brush and that's all you need. It's insane. Then another fan favorite is the Shadow and Light Contour palette. And we have here also a banana shade, you know, the highlighters here and then the contours here. Now, these shades are not as dark. Like if you have a darker complexion chick coming in, you also want to have, you know, the foundation colors, the powders to go with the person's skin tone. So I like these. These are from Black Radiance and they're really good for contouring darker complexions. If the complexion is too dark, try reverse contouring, which is basically you don't contour, you just highlight here and it creates that contour for them. You highlight here and then it creates the contour. And then again, another palette, but it's also a fan favorite, Anastasia Glow Kit. It comes off just very beautiful, and it's not too glittery. It's just a sheen that, you know, it just glows beautifully. I wish Becca had one of these because I love their highlighters, but it might be too much for some people. I love it. It's what I have on today, but this is like the perfect amount of highlight for majority of the women out there. Whew, I'm tired of talking. Alright guys, so I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was useful and educational and all that jazz. And let me know in the comments down below what you would like to see next, and I'll see you next week in another video. Peace out.